it's quite up here. Wow. For the last couple of years, I've realized that there's one thing that is kind of a trait of mine that's not so common that I thought it was, and that's that I'm interested in basically everything. I've been talking to people about music, and I've said to them that I listen to basically any genre, and they say, oh well, I do that too. And then I ask them, oh, do you like this and this and this? And they say no. So basically they are just in this bubble, and they think they listen to every genre, but they basically, don't know this other genre, or I don't know, but they aren't really interested in any type of music. And I've come to realize that being interested in, everything, it's not common. People aren't interested in everything like I am. So I've come to realize that that's something that's, that's me. Let me show you. This door is pretty neat, isn't it? And for some reason, I like doors. And I can come up with 100 of questions just for this door. Why does it look like this? Why is it black and white? When is it from? Is it an old door? It looks pretty old. Over here, there was this cool little cottage that they basically removed overnight. One day, it was just gone. And I wonder why they did this. But I wonder what it looked like. It was behind a lot of bushes. How old was it? Who lived there? And what's that person's story? And something I really love is city walls. And always when I go to an old city or town and I stumble upon a piece of, old city walls, I get euphoric in a sense. Here is a fine piece of old city wall. It just sits here in the middle. Basically, the city ended here a long time ago. Cut to some slick B-roll of this fine piece of wall. This whole thing can get a bit awkward in social settings because it happens that I'm more interested in, let's say, one person's field of work than that person is. Basically, they think I'm trolling them, but I'm not. I'm genuinely interested in what they do and, all the details. And they think I'm pulling their leg and they say, no, it's not interesting. And then we move on to some other topic, but I'm really interested, and that's why this whole thing with the wall sounded a bit sarcastic, because I had to do it a bit semi-sarcastic, because it's just, I realize how this sounds to some people. It's weird. I think it's weird too, but I get excited by stone walls because it's just so, I don't know why, it's just so interesting. This also means that I should try to get more sleep, because it's very easy for me to end up in something that I call Wikipedia limbo, wiki limbo. When you're interested in something and you want to read about it, you fire up your browser and go to Wikipedia, and then you read an article about it, and then you click those little links, and then you read about something related, and then you get maybe you question something, or you wonder something, so you have to search for something else, and then you click those links, and then you basically end up reading a bunch of not always related stuff on Wikipedia when you should in fact have been sleeping for over 2 hours already. Sometimes I also call myself a 9-year-old girl trapped in a man's body, because sometimes I'm interested in things that, generally speaking, stereotypically speaking, small girls are interested in. For instance, I love pink. I love purple. There, I said it. It's allowed for a grown man to love pink. You hear that, kids? Also, when High School Musical came out, I was a bit too old for that musical. Obviously, I'm not the target audience for High School Musical, and the story is a bit cheesy, but the songs are just... Of course, I'm not wholeheartedly interested in everything. I'm less interested in some things and more interested in other things, but the key here is that I'm interested in them all at all, where some people might not be interested at all. So I urge you to be more interested in things, pay more attention to your surroundings, and I don't know, but I agree that some things that I want to know aren't important for me to know, or important for me to survive. But I just had to know. I have to know everything. That's just who I am. Obviously, I like to meet more people that are like me, that are basically interested in everything. And if you think this applies to you, write a comment down below, or go to my Discord server so that we can have long conversations about fun facts and stuff. Link is in the description down below. And to all of yous that aren't as interested in everything as I am, you don't have to be, but make sure that you have a healthy amount of curiosity in your life, and don't think that I'm trolling you if I ask you a question. Thank you all for watching, and see you in another video. Bye!